Could you please tell us briefly about the project, about its origin? And
We find the stories inside us. So this is, we start to think about, like in a front of the psychologist, what is my problem? What is my problem in my life? What is my common problem? What is my, which manner is good, or what behavior, what I like or not, and 1 year ago we moved with the family to the other flat, so we have new neighbors, and then we started to find out we will make a story about the neighbors, about the flats. It's a different kind of stories, and the György digital project, the last 14 years, supported short films. And this is the first year when they supporting feature film. And that was a good idea too, to make feature films from several different short films. But I had an old idea about the woman who fallen down and doesn't die. She wake up, and the elevator doesn't work, so she has to step by step going to the upstairs to her flat. So that was a good structure, and that was good for different stories. And I started to like this structure because this is not really short movies. Because if you cut out one scenes, it doesn't work too good. This works just together, but you cannot go with the character. You cannot go to one story. You cannot find who is your character. You can. So it's. I wanted to destroy the common feature structure, and I want to make a movie for the audience, what the audience maybe like it, can follow it, but not a common structure. This is not an omnibus film too, because one director made it.
Yes, of course.
So it's it looked like a good role, and that was just 6 months. So that was a flow feeling.
Yeah. So what was first original in the script? The woman which was falling down and awakening herself, or those stories?
No, that was the woman who falling down. That was only one idea what I had, and I saw this is perfect for this 6 months, and a perfect structure to the production too. Because we can find enough actors, we can shoot in a studio in the very safety, and then I find this structure and I decide, yes, this is good to make a new movie. And then we have to find 7 different stories, and a lot of stories came from old script. It's when the mother in a gynecologist part, you know, it came from that was a huge script, but we started to wrote it. Then that time was when the Benjamin Button story is come out, and our story was very similar, unfortunately. So, but I couldn't put to the trash this idea. So it's I had the possibilities now, and we wrote this for a short story, and then I could shoot it, and it's okay. After this movie, I don't want to shoot anymore. So it's every episode it came from somewhere. It's all script or we shooted the movie, but we cannot shoot this scene, or we have to find out new ones, of course. But we have to find a good 7 stories and show to the audience this is just 7 stories.
Yes.
But in this city, lot of flat, lot of people, lot of stories. Looks like a pilot of the series.
Yeah, and the story also takes place in a prefab building which has 7 floors. So is it because of the movie, or is this some kind of building which is typical in Budapest?
Yes. Usually, typically, it's it's between we had classicist houses like here in KVIFF, and of course we have huge panel buildings, concretes, and between in a 40s, 50s, 60s. 2 districts, usually 2 districts in Budapest, built by quiet Bauhaus style.
Yeah.
And this Bauhaus style is usually 7 or maximum 7, 8 level.
Okay, and there's also a passage about a guru who is leading meditation. I suppose that spirituality was not a strong motive in your previous films, so is spirituality somehow important in your life?
Yes, of course. It's but I am a very practical guy, so it's. But of course, it's nice. I feel a lot of. I don't know how to say it. No, I think it's my whole film is very has a lot of spirituality. Not here in this movie, somebody talk about it. But I see the other movie, I see the Hukle or Taxidermia. It's very transcendence too.
Yes.
Of course, it's a practical way, but it's very hard question because the 7 levels of the building, it can be mean the 7 chakra from the Eastern Buddhist ideology, and we try to write every story in 7 and 7 and 7 year after and after. It's the child part, 7 years, and the chakra in a Buddhist ideology, open every 7 years. So the first chakra is opening when you 7 years old. That is the time when you lost your imagination friends, and your childhood is closed, and you start to live your